Welcome to the top seed UC San Diego Tritons, the back-to-back West Region champions, joined by Coach Kristen Jones. To her right is senior goalkeeper Angelica Ramos, and to her left is senior forward Mugami Barber. Jones, if you could start us off, please, with some general comments on tonight's West Region championship game, please.
Yeah, I mean, what a game it was. Two very strong teams. If you would have told me before the game this game was ending 0-0, I would have said no chance. Both teams are very good going forward. Tonight we never really found our rhythm with that. But like we talked about after the game, sometimes you have to win games in different ways. And tonight we were so organized defensively. Angelica did a great job keeping us organized from the back. And we just found a way to win, and it's a testament to the team. There's something special here, and they just refused to lose regardless of which way it was. But, Western Washington is, like I told the girls after the game, probably one of the best teams in the nation. So they played well tonight, too. I think that they had a ton of the ball. They looked dangerous in moments, and then that final moment, we just came up big. So I'm proud of the girls, the effort, all the way from the front line back. It's a defensive effort from all 11 players, and everybody did a great job. I'm very proud of everyone.
Jonesy, what did they do that made it so tough on your forwards? Mary had her first shot in the 77th minute. They held them down pretty well. Yeah,
our forwards just, when you're playing a team that's so possession oriented like Western Washington, they just have to defend a little bit more than they normally do, and they expend a lot of energy. And they're not in the positions that they normally are on the field, and with that too, when we win the ball, they're not our normal outlets. They're not in the position, so the game just became a little less predictable for us, and I think that's why we struggled to maintain possession in moments, but. They really bought into just needing to defend and needing to do a certain role for us, whether or not they liked to. They bought into it, and that is the reason that everything behind it worked out.
Angelica, let's go to you. A shootout would not have even come to pass if it wasn't for that great save by you late. Just talk about that sequence a little bit. You got that right hand on and were able to push it over the bar.
Honestly, I barely remember that whole sequence. I just remember the shot coming off, and then I read it and just jumped as high as I could to get a fingertip on it, because Jonesy says it a lot and Trent says it a lot. I don't always get a ton of shots back there, but I do my best through talking and communicating to stay focused through the game. And that's what I think I focused on in that moment and allowed me to be ready to make that save.
How about now going into the shootout? You missed last year's quarterfinal due to injury. When that one went to a shootout, what's going through your mind as you head over to take that first shot?
Honestly, I thought about last year and about the reason how I didn't get the opportunity to be in that shootout was because I was injured, and I was honestly excited to be able to be put in that opportunity, because I personally enjoy PKs because they don't really expect the goalie to save it. They expect it to be scored. So if I come up big, it's because I did my job, read the player, read the shot, and helped my team out.
And how does it feel to get your hand on one of them and keep one of them out yourself?
It's awesome. I can't even really explain it. I guess it's similar to a field player scoring a goal. I just read the play, read the shot, and I was there and hit the post, caught it.
Let's go to you. Back-to-back incredible postseason games for you, with the conference final and the second round game in which you scored the game-tying goal, and you happen to be the one that took the kick tonight that won your team another trophy. Talk about that feeling as you walk up and you put that one in.
I knew as soon as Angelica blocked that one that this was my opportunity. We'd practiced it so many times, and I was just so confident in my PK. I've hit the spot every time consistently, and I felt no emotion whatsoever, to be honest. I went up there, I knew I had a job to do, and I did.
You can talk about the game in general, if you will. Again, I asked Jonesy about how it was difficult to find anything against them. I'm not entirely sure if you had a shot during the run of play or not, but just talk about what was so difficult for you to break them down tonight.
Yeah, Western's a really good team, and we really have to pay to them. They gave us a really good game. They pulled us on all strings from forward, defense, midfield. They spread us out really well, and so for us to be able to mark up and stay organized, that was definitely one of our strongest challenges during the game, and I don't think I even had a shot off during the game, to be honest. I was playing center mid a lot, basically, but you got to do what you got to do, and that's how the game went.
I mean, we talked about this a little bit a game or two ago, but again, your first year as a starter in this program, and just kind of talk about your progression this year. Again, 8 goals on the year, huge CCA final game time goal last round, winning PK tonight. Just talk about this senior year for you, how it's come to pass.
I think this senior year has just been going up and up and up, and right now is when we're peaking. I feel very confident not only with myself but with the team around me, and I wouldn't be able to do anything that I'm doing right now without my team, and so I have to pay it all to them.
Jonesy, a word on Gumi. I mean, tall task to replace Katie in her first year as a starter. Talk about what she's given you this year.
Yeah, I mean, Gumi would have been a starter in any other program, and just the circumstances on who she came in with, and the timing of her arrival at UCSD is the only reason that she didn't get the minutes that she deserves. This does not surprise me at all with Gumi. She had a great spring. Every time she came on the game last year, the year before, she always changed it for us, so we knew what we were going to get with her. Katie was a great player. Gumi's a phenomenal player, and her partnership with Mary is just a little bit different this year, and I don't think it's better or worse. It's just different, and it's working for us, and they both make each other better players. So, Gumi, like she says, she's still looking forward to Sunday, and I guarantee she'll give us a little special one on Sunday.
Congratulations, ladies. Thank you.